JF Stretford Paddock, and this is the big one. Forget the World Cup, yeah? All that nonsense is over. Rubbish. We're here for the real competition. Carabao Cup, 3rd round, Burnley. And I've got Adam McKola with me because he couldn't wait to get on this preview. Could you, bro?
Well, I had this debate on Twitter.
Right.
I argued I think the Champions League is more difficult to win than the World Cup.
Well, that's just wrong, isn't it?
Well, it's true. But going even further, the Carabao Cup might be more difficult to win than the World Cup.
What have I told you about drinking before you come on here? What are you on about?
It's true. You don't play the mighty Manchester United in the World Cup.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've also got a couple of Champions League winners in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah. And the Carabao Cup only comes around like once a season, where the World Cup.
Gareth Southgate couldn't get a job at
every 4 years. It's easy. Which would you rather win?
Carabao Cup.
The Carabao Cup or the World Cup?
I would rather.
Would you rather England win the World Cup or United win the Carabao Cup?
I'd rather Manchester United beat Burnley on Wednesday.
Right, okay, that's the important one, yeah? Because we are back...
If I could rewrite history and England win
you've
on
got
the weekend,
yeah,
but United lose on Wednesday, guaranteed.
Yeah. Would you take that?
No.
That's it. That's what we're on about. United, that's
Why
all that matters.
Why do I want all these other people to be happy for?
Do you know what I mean as well? Because it's always bittersweet in it when England do, like, win. When they win. Because, you've got Marcus and you've got Luke Shaw and you've got all them lot. But then you've got, like, Jordan Henderson and Mason Mount and people like that. And you're just like... Why am I getting behind these lot? I don't like them. Do you know what I mean? I don't rate them. Why are we cheering on people that I just can't stand?
Southgate.
Do you know what I mean? Come on, man. And he's got a new contract as well. But that's another debate probably for you and your mate to talk about on your podcast. You still doing that podcast?
No, it's dead. We're dead.
Why? It was flying, wasn't it?
We're finished.
Right, okay. Well, maybe you can bring it back. Anyway, the real football is back now. The Carabao Cup, yeah? United are back. This is a trophy. We need trophies. We haven't won one since me and you was in Stockholm. How much of a priority do you think it is for Eric Ten Hag to win a trophy? Do you think that should be his main thing, or do you think it's all about that top 4?
I think he'll want to win a trophy, and I think he sets those demands. And I think we want to win a trophy because it's been 5 years since we won a trophy. But for Eric Ten Hag, is it of the utmost importance that he wins a trophy this season?
Yeah.
If he doesn't, is it a failure? No. He's just come in. But I would like to see us take these competitions seriously, especially when you look at this competition. I think a lot of the big teams have already been knocked out.
Yeah.
A few of them. And then I think some of them are playing each other.
There's a chance here, isn't there? There's a chance for United to do something in this. Also, as well, the League Cup. Some of my best memories of winning the League Cups,
Which one?
The Zlatan final.
That was a good final.
That was a good final.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
2 goals.
My first memory at Old Trafford was the Rumbelows Cup, as it was then, against Liverpool. And we beat them 3-1. And Sparky scored an amazing goal. Talking of that era as well, we've got an event coming up in Dublin on the 30th of December with none other than Stephen Howson and Brian McClare. We've got me, you, Joe Smith, Stephen Howson and Brian McClare. We're going to be in Dublin on the 30th. So make sure you get down there. Come and join us if you can. There's a link in the description. We want to see you supporting us. Our first ever live event at Stretford Paddock.
Please buy a ticket. I'm so scared no one's going to turn up.
I know, man. And it'll just be us lot arguing with each other on stage.
I've got COVID.
What? You're there.
What?
If you can't not come if no one buys a ticket. That's like that's 20% of the audience.
If I don't turn up, then then it's used like that just flopped.
Well, that's the spirit. That's the team spirit we love from Adam.
But if it sells out, I'm there.
Yeah. So please buy a ticket. Otherwise, it's just going to be me and Steve probably and Joe arguing. Right. A trophy. You saying like, okay, to Eric Ten Hag, it's not that important, but as United fans, you want to see silverware. We want to see a trip to Wembley. We want to see us picking up something, and this is probably the best opportunity. But which is the team to get us there? Which is the team to get us past this round? Because I don't know if you noticed those friendlies. Did you watch those friendlies?
I did, yeah.
They were awful, weren't they?
Yeah.
Come on, you can say it.
Apart from Zidane Iqbal and
Zidane Iqbal, yeah. I'm not knocking the youngsters because you know what I mean, but as a spectacle, it wasn't enjoyable.
Yeah, it was weird. I also think we did them at a stupid time. Why didn't we do them closer to this game?
I don't know. I don't know what was going on.
Do you know what I mean? Where there's a few more players back.
Yeah.
Because everyone's had their games recently, and we had ours like. It's been a week, right? 2 weeks. I find that weird. Unless we've got behind closed doors games. I heard we played Everton the other day or something.
Yeah, that's the thing, because we do that quite a lot, don't we? And you never know about it unless you're like me and you get to watch it because you're on the museum tour at the same time. Anyway, predicted 11. Predicted 11 for this team. For this game. Go and talk us through it. Oh, there it is.
David De Gea in goal. William Shaw, Lindelof, Maguire. From what I saw in those friendlies, Williams was a bit better than Wan-Bissaka.
Right, okay.
So I'd go with him.
Yeah.
If Luke Shaw is back and Maguire's back and Lindelof's back,
yeah,
then that's fine for now. Although we need to get Varane and Martinez back ASAP immediately.
Yeah.
McTominay and Zidane in the midfield with Christian Eriksen.
Yeah.
I don't think Donny did enough for me in those games.
No, he didn't.
Like, if Eriksen's fit and ready to go, you play Eriksen.
I already forgot about him again.
I think this is going to be a difficult game as well.
I think it's going to be tough, bro.
That's why I want to go with a strong team. And I've picked Anthony because he played less than Casemiro.
Yeah.
So I think if he is back, then hopefully we see Anthony. I'm going. It was so hard to pick a team.
We don't know, right?
Who's available.
We don't know, do we? Like, loads of players could be available. No one could be
but
available.
But also, Martial, Garnacho have to start.
They've got to.
Now, with Maguire and Shaw starting, you could say Rashford should start. But I feel like, let's see Garnacho on the left.
Yeah.
And Anthony played, like, I know Anthony and Rashford didn't play much in the World Cup, but played him. And I just don't think Elanga does enough for me. I'm not... Look, I'm not going to... Let's reserve judgment. I know. Maybe he needs a loan or something. But I'd rather see Anthony or Rashford or someone start.
I feel like Elanga's losing people. I feel like people are beginning to think he's not up to it. I noticed it online a lot. I feel it in the ground as well. Like, you know when he goes down? You remember like last season when he went down, people were like, oh, ref. Now when he goes down, people are like, get up. You know, like the fans are like, what are you doing? Like, they're not backing him anymore. They're like, he's always on the floor.
Yeah, I still want him to do well and stuff, but it's just like...
I mean, I hear you though. I do feel like it's... I think we need to see something this season, this back end of the season, because we haven't really seen much so far. But a decent team, a strong team, a team that you would hope would be able to beat Burnley. I know they are flying in the Championship. Go with my team. My team's not that different from yours, you know. Like, if you look there, I've literally got Elanga in instead of Anthony, purely because I'm not sure if Anthony's going to be available. And I've sort of hedged my bets a little bit. I've got Maguire and Shaw in. And I've gone with the same midfield as you. Zidane, I think he could do a job if he starts. Garnacho and Martial, for me, are a given. They're the only two. They're probably the ones you think they've got to start on 100% for that attack because they've both played in...
Garnacho looked good as well when he replayed.
Yeah,
As did Martial. I think he did well in that first
Martial needs minutes as well, man. He needs proper minutes. I know he played in the friendlies, but he's not had that many proper minutes, has he? So he's got to start, and you've explained all the others as well. So, yeah, it's a strong team, but it's nowhere near our strongest. Burnley. Right, we've all been there, haven't we? Turf Moor. It's like the land at time, forgotten it. Thankfully, this one's at Old Trafford. Otherwise, I won't be going.
Don't even have 4G or 3G or anything down there.
They've got planes that fly over, though, haven't they, with racist messages? They've got that. They've got enough for that. They're just looking forward to, you know, the internet being invented. We've got Jay Rodriguez is a player that we know from them. Done all right this season. I mean, they're doing all right this season, and they've also got Josh Brownhill and one or two others who played in the Premier League, obviously. They are flying under Vincent Kompany. How worried are you?
You don't know who Josh Brownhill is.
I don't know who Josh Brownhill is. I don't remember him, right? I'm not going to lie. Mackie just told me before we started it. He was in the Premier League last season. I don't remember the kid, yeah? I'm not going to pretend I do. I don't. I remember Jay Rodriguez. I know who Vincent Kompany is, obviously.
I was shocked Jay Rodriguez is still going.
I can't tell you anything about Burnley. If you come here to know about Burnley, you're in the wrong place.
And he's doing all right with him.
That worries me, though.
And that's the thing. The thing is, they played a lot of games recently. And if you look at that, I think that 5-2 loss to Sheffield United was a while ago.
Yeah.
And they've had some recent games. They're doing well.
That's what I mean. And worries me.
Yeah, it's
troubling.
They're going to be up for this. They're going to be in form. The only thing that could change it is if they rest players.
I don't know about that. He's a blue, though, isn't he, Vincent Kompany? Do you know what I mean? He's going to have that thing in it going, Old Trafford, United. Let's take it to them. And he must know as well they could win this.
But it's important we win this because Man City or Liverpool will knock each other out.
Yeah.
And all the others are gone. Tottenham are gone, I think. Chelsea are gone.
This World Cup, man, it's killed our momentum. If this was after the Fulham game, like, I know it is after the Fulham game, but I mean, like, if it was a week later, this wouldn't even be a discussion. We'd batter him. But now, we've had this World Cup, we've got loads of players missing, we've had this gap, we've had 2 terrible friendlies, which have achieved nothing. So I'm a little bit concerned. With all that being said then, give us your score prediction.
United win on penalties.
Jesus wept. So I've got to stand there for is it penalties straight after the game?
My ticket got cancelled.
You're buzzing about that, aren't you? Hey, you're absolutely loving the fact that your ticket got cancelled. Because I'm looking forward to going back to Old Trafford, but this sounds weird. I'm looking forward to seeing the people I've not seen for a little while. I'm not that excited about this game. No, it's not McTominay Maguire. It's my mates, all friends, football friends.
Yeah,
right, go on.
Friends.
So you're going... Truth hurts, man. There's no need for that. Right, you're going United to win on penalties.
Yeah.
I think we'll get knocked out, you know. I think we'll lose.
It's going to
Honestly, I don't want us to, obviously,
You know,
but I think we will.
Crystal Palace, York City.
Yeah, it's one of them ones, isn't it? It's got one of them ones written all over it. I hope I'm wrong, but I can just see them fluking a 1-0 win. Or not
I saw a York
just grinding out one.
Did you? I had to have a word with him.
About what?
Call him a prick.
Hey, did you tell him Jonathan Greening is his greatest ever player?
Yeah, it still cuts me deep, that defeat. It's how important the Carabao Cup is.
This is what I mean. It stays with you, man. You know, I remember 1994 going to Wembley, my first ever final. Villa, we lost.
You lost against the Villa?
Yeah, man. Horrible. Kanchelskis got sent off. Daly and Atkinson got rest him scored.
See, I can remember the 94 FA Cup final, but I can't really remember that League Cup.
That cheered me back up.
Maybe that is like...
Do you know who's in goal for us? Les Sealer. Because Schmeichel was suspended. So Sealer came in. But no, it wasn't to be.
I remember the cup final, the rain and the penalties and 4-0 and that.
Yeah, that was it. Eric, our mate. Hey, mate. Yeah, if you don't know, me and Macca met Eric Cannonade. There's videos all over the channel. You can go and check that out, including an extra one on the members section. Don't forget as well, we are doing the 12 days of Paddock. So go and check that out. And do check us out in Dublin if you can get over there for the 30th. That's been Adam McKola. You know where to find him all over your socials and Adam McKola TV. You know where to find me as well, Jay Motty. This has been the Burnley preview. Thanks for watching.
You never win a treble like Keno.